Today, I'm going to explain to you why I use Bollinger Bands. They're a really important part of your trading and can massively help you if you know how to use them right. So let's talk about that and more right now. Hey there traders, Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach, outside on a glorious day with one of my wife's horses here. And one of the beauties of trading and the way that we trade is you do not need to sit at your charts all the time. You don't need to be at the computer all the time. Far from it. In fact, the opposite. Less is more with good trading. But the reason I want to talk about Bollinger Bands today is that I had a discussion with somebody yesterday who's been trading for just a little while, not a client, but he was interested in how we trade, how we operate, and coming on board with us. And so I actually met him in town and took my laptop and had a really good chat with him. Now, he knows that we use candle patterns and candlesticks, etc., as one of our primary ways of looking for a trade and understanding what's happening in the market. Now, he's reading Steve Nissan's book about candle patterns, which I probably looked at like maybe 20 years ago. And I said to him, the issue that I found is that if you look at candles just by themselves, they don't really tell you a lot in terms of they can help, but there's too many like sort of false candles, as in you cannot take every outside bar or engulfing bar or pin bar or hanging man, whatever it is you're looking at as a trade. You just can't do that because you just are not going to be successful. What you need to do, as with any trading, is you need to qualify that and make sure it's in the right part of the chart. Now, I took my laptop and showed him some trades that I had open live. In fact, two of the trades hit the profit targets, 6-hour trades on Silver Australian and Silver Euro, which we posted for our members yesterday. And they actually hit the profit target live as I was sat there in a cafe talking with him, which was quite amazing. I said, well, you can't make that type of thing up, can you? It's just happened there right in front of you. But back to the story. I was discussing those trades and others and showing him the reason why we took the trades. Yes, it was the candle patterns, but also where they occurred and showed within the chart. And we were using support and resistance levels and RAND numbers to stop loss protection, all those type of things. But the other point that he wasn't aware of, and I want to discuss on today, is about the use of Bollinger Bands. And I'm not a massive fan of using like lots of lagging indicators because they lag. However, I find that Bollinger Bands can just really help you put the candle in the right part of the chart. Now, of course, you need sort of prior trends and indecision and all those type of things. But if you just look basically at the setup candles that we look for, and if you're looking for candles to occur near the upper or lower Bollinger Band, then what you're looking at there are reversal trades. So in other words, if you had a nice uptrend and your bearish candle bounced off, let's say the upper Bollinger Band or near that area, then that could be a very nice reversal trade looking for the downtrend to start. Likewise, the opposite of that, if you're in a downtrend and you see your bullish candle bounce off the bottom Bollinger Band, then the market might well then start to look at reversing. Likewise, we also use the middle Bollinger Band, and that is a great area for helping quantify trades that are continuation patterns. And continuation patterns are my personal favorite pattern because it means, let's say the market's been moving up, it's pulled back towards that middle Bollinger Band, then you get the bullish candle pattern, and then you're looking for the market to then move upwards again. And the opposite with a bearish continuation pattern. So if you go and add the Bollinger Bands to your charts and you start looking at the candle patterns that we look at, and by the way, that book that I mentioned has got, I don't know, maybe hundreds of patterns. So you don't need them. In Forex, I generally find that there's only about 4 patterns that we look at, four candle shapes that we look at. But if you can quantify them by calling them reversals or continuations, by having them at around the upper, middle, or lower Bollinger Bands, then you're going to eliminate a lot of those trades that just occur when the market's flat and not really in the right part of the chart for either a reversal or continuation. So that would definitely help you there. So that sort of massively helped him, and especially when he could see trades, and he could therefore see the benefit of, having someone to help teach you that, but also to follow along trades like those 6-hour silver Aussie and silver euro trades that hit profit right in front of him, to see those and to understand why you're taking those, and of course to be profitable as well. So if you'd like to know more about how we do that and how we can help you, obviously this guy's meeting him in person, and we've got clients in 109 countries, so that's not going to happen obviously with all of you. So the best way to find out about us and how we trade and how we can help you is to jump onto my 30-minute on-demand masterclass, which you can find a link here on this page. And if you'd like to book a call to have a chat with myself, you can talk to me or one of the team, and you can either email me directly, and I reply to all personal emails or replies to emails personally myself. And if you'd like to have a call on the phone with me or one of the team, I'll put a link for that as well. And if you're out there looking for a really good Forex broker, I can highly recommend Blueberry Markets over in Australia. They are great people, great, a lot of markets, especially their MT5 platform, which I use, as do hundreds, if not thousands, of our clients. If you're out there looking for markets like the silver Aussie, silver euro, not just the silver US, for example, then you can jump on and find those type of markets and those type of candle patterns that we're looking for on the Blueberry MT5 platform. I'll put a link to them as well. So any questions you have, drop me an email or leave a comment here, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day with Raven here, my wife's beautiful horse. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you this time next week. Bye for now.